Alright, so I'm about to do another vid. Why is this? Okay. I do another vid. I think I like doing the vids a lot more than doing multiple screenshots and typing paragraphs and what I've been doing for the past, year or however long we've created the Discord. But I do want y'all's opinion. Should I do like a whole list of them, like where I go down with PENN, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Tesla, Dixie, all the way down to whatever Square and Apple, like, or should I like do shorter videos but with like different sectors? So like I can do a video just on, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and how it relates to, the Dixie or, gaming stock or sports betting stocks, PENN, DraftKings, whatever, EV, Tesla. So that there's, I could spend maybe 20 minutes or 15 minutes on just different sectors or different uh, types of stocks. But I don't know. Let me know. But tonight I'm gonna go over PENN, what I see in PENN, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Tesla. I'm gonna go over kind of the Dixie. I know I've been talking about the Dixie in Discord. Just gonna, see if or kind of just clear up like what that's all about, why I pay attention to it. I'm gonna go over 10-year yield, SPY Qs, and then if I got time, I'll go over Square and Apple. But yeah, let's dive into PENN real quick. PENN I've been looking at for a very, very long time. I didn't really know the count as far as wave theory goes, but I was dialing in on it today. I was looking at it, and um, it kind of just like dawned on me, like on kind of like the wave count for this, and so I'm starting to become really bullish on it because I kind of know where we are. I kind of know where we're going to start going. I think my price average before I bought more shares, I bought here, the 90 range. I think I bought when we reclaimed this bottom trend line. But I think let's see, I don't even know where the 200 day is at now, but yeah. So yeah, we were still above the 200 day, and then still above the 200 day, and we reclaimed the black, trend line that I've had since, March of 2020, and it's reacted off that pretty well. We got it way overextended just from, the sheer greatness that Dave Portnoy is, and, stocks get overextended. We saw that in Ethereum earlier in the year, but then we had a major correction this started with March. So from March to now we're starting the bottom I think was July 19th, which was around 62. But all right, so let's get into this. I'm gonna redo all these counts just so we can show you what I'm looking at. So delete this, delete that. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. Put this here. All right, so for corrections, we know that in a bullish correction, it's an ABC. How you find ABC from here, I don't know, but I think I figured it out today just by looking at it. So what I got here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5 here. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would count as one wave in this correction. Since this correction went from 140 to 63, it's not going to be just a simple an A, a B, and then a C. It's going to be very complex. It's going to try to throw you off, which it did. Because I think I remember my first count was A, B, C here. So I had this as an A, B, C, and then I was thinking, okay, wave 1 maybe, and then I don't I don't know if I got into, I don't know, this is May, so I probably just got into wave theory. I didn't really understand the complexities of corrections that well, but I do now. I know that they can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A, 1, 2, 3 B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 C. So what I have here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which would be an A correction. That would be one wave. And then we have a ABC, an ABC here. So we have a, or yeah, a 1, or, oh yeah, here we go. An A, a B, a C. So this would count as the B wave up. So if I'm showing you what I'm trying to look at as far as a correction usually are like this. So the done, right? So then we have we have our, I could have just done this, but A, B, C. So this is what I'm trying to look at. This is the wave structure that I'm looking at here. And this B wave right here, the B wave is typically a 3 wave impulse. I'm trying to find something. So like this A to B would be a high here, a low here, a high here, and then we go down even more to a C wave, which can be just one straight wave down, but then you can have your like right here. I thought this start, the C wave started right here, so we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each reaction off this channel is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be our C. Okay, so this is the C right here. So that's the count I have right now. I don't know if it's right. I've been looking at this chart forever, and that's kind of my count for it. It could be wrong, could be right, but we have a big wedge. It broke out of the wedge. It tested the 200-day again, and then it went down a little bit more. So the overall structure, without the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s and all that crap. So we have a B, and then we got the C. So that's the more clean version without showing you the individual waves within the waves. It gets kind of complicated. So, and this was a wave 3. I'm thinking this whole thing was a wave 3, because if you look at the fib tracements right here, or wait, let's see. So that would be a 4. No, this would be a 4. This would be a 3. And then we got, okay, so this would be, okay, this right here would be the wave. Oh, I was doing this earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this was my. Anyways, but yeah, this is the ABC that we've have kind of depicted. And then if we look even closer here, we have a nice little let's see, one, bam, bam, little inverse head and shoulders. It's always a bullish sign. I mean, the bigger inverse head and shoulders would be this, this, and then price action could go up to 85. So we have this 85, and then we would come back down to maybe 73, and then we would take off for a wave 3. So this is kind of what I'm thinking here for PENN, which would be this was like a big wave 1 up to, okay, let's see, up to 85, come back down to 74, and then we would have 4, and then we would, start testing all-time highs, which if I made this a wave 1 target, I'm just kind of going to see what our extension would be for wave 3. This is kind of getting ahead of the wave structure, but so we would have a wave 1 pull back to about the 0.5 level, then have a wave 3 to 99, then we'd have another retracement. So we'd have like this, and then another wave 5. So that's kind of my viewing on PENN right now. So maybe 120, maybe we test all-time highs. Who knows? It depends on how strong this wave 3 is. The wave 3 can be greater than 1.618. So we go to 99. We could go to, wherever, however strong that wave 3 is. But yeah, that's PENN. All right, so let's go into Ethereum. Oh, Ethereum. All right. So, like I said, let's look at the weekly chart first. So the weekly chart, we have a bullish engulfing off this bearish candle that we have. We had a we had a reaction off this 0.618, which I mentioned that a lot. It's the golden fib. It's like the level that a lot of traders trade off of, just because it's the level that the price action bounces off of a lot. So we had 3 reactions, 1, 2, 3. That's a triple bottom right here. Very bullish. So I still think this thing is going to the moon. We had a nice, let's see, we had a nice gain from, 41% gain from the lows. That could be our wave 1 right here. So if we're doing if we're gonna start doing, waves, wave 1, pull back 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. So when I say wave 1, would be wave 1. Wave 1, the wave 3 extension of wave 1 is 1.618. So we could see wave 3 go to 2878, or depends on the momentum and how much volume this thing is. But this huge volume today. But yeah, this is conservative. But let's talk about the retracement that we're seeing right now. We needed it. You don't go 40% without a retracement back. So what I'm seeing here, so we bounced off the 0.38 right now. This was actually before I made this video, I was kind of thinking we were going to probably have a shallow retracement just because of the momentum that crypto's having right now. And I think I don't think bulls will let it get down to the 0.618. We might touch 0.5, but um, you know, if we hold this level, we'll start our another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. We had a pretty impulsive wave structure from 1717 to 2435. I mean, you can pretty much count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so now we're having an ABC correction. We had our A right here. We had a little bit of a rise up, as you would say. Let's look at the 15-minute. 15 minutes shows it pretty interesting. It shows the structure a lot better. So A, our little B, and now we're working on our C wave. Or it could be a 1, 2, 3, and then we could do another 4, and then we could drop down to 5. This could be a let me just show y'all what I'm talking about here. You have like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 down here. But the higher the frame, the higher the time, the higher the time, the less wavy you're gonna get. So ABC, and then of course on the daily, this is just gonna they're not gonna show the ABC correction because this is starting a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're just gonna see probably a couple red candles, maybe retrace down to that 0.318 level that I was talking about right here, which is bouncing off pretty nicely right now at 949. So we might start our wave one even by tomorrow. I still think long term this thing's just we're gonna be rich. Not rich, but we'll have a good Christmas. Let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the same thing. I love how, oh my God, the volume profile is, if y'all haven't gotten into that, it's amazing. So what I did here was I did a longer trend line and then I did a shorter trend line based off of this being the high. We had our ABC correction here. And then when I'm talking about volume profile, is so basically there's a tool in trading view, and you can, so I can go back to like January 1st right here, and I can take the volume traded at all the levels from January 1st to now, right? And it gives me this support line. So this red bar right here, I don't know if y'all can see it, but that's the most the level that's the most traded at from this given time period. And so if you're above it, it's support. If you're below it, it's a resistance because volume profile can act as both support and resistance. So when I talk about volume profile, that's what I'm talking about. Oops. Let me get this off. All right. So that's exactly what I did here. I took some measurements. I think from the high to here, and I think I got this resistance bar, and then I did an even longer volume profile from I think like January 1st to here, and then I did another one at a certain level. And so these are the volume profiles, resistance and support levels that I got through. So that's what I was saying earlier in the Discord. Like if we got through these double resistant lines, we were going to go to 36K, and then if we broke through here, we're going to squeeze even more. But as you can tell, it's working like a charm right now. But I expect Bitcoin to this A, B, and then we're going to probably visit this again down here lower. That's probably why Ethereum's probably going to go down a little bit lower as well. But let's look at the retracement levels for Bitcoin. So we started from 20. What a rally! 29K to 40K. I mean, let's just look at the percentage wise. Percentage wise, I mean that's 38%. It's nutty. You don't get that in stocks in since July 20th, so 5 days, 38%. Yeah, it doesn't happen unless you trade Tesla. All right, but let's see here. So this support level is between this 0.236 and the 0.328. And it looks like to me that my double resistance from the volume lines up with probably where this correction is going to go. So we're probably going to see the 0.5 retracement level, 34.9038, because we got an A. Again, we got A, and then we got this little B, and then now we're going to go to C. It's going to be very clear. That's how all corrections are, though. That's how every correction is. So that's why when I say ABC, I'm not talking about the correction, but yeah, I think we'll probably go and we'll see this support tested again. I know 36,000 was a lot of people's big support level, but I think it could go lower and we could retrace 50% of this move. I wouldn't even be mad if we saw the 0.618. So the deeper correction, the higher and faster the this bounce is going to be. But I can see ABC, it's looking good. If we look on a weekly scale, let me get rid of this. If we look on the weekly scale, I mean, another monster candle from the previous week. Bullish engulfing. And, this doesn't look good right now, but I think by the end of the week, our minds are gonna be a little changed. I think we might go back up to 40K even, and we'll start that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again, like I said on the daily. And I mean, let's see. So this is a wave one. Our wave three conservative wave three target is going to be 47,429. And I mean that breaks the 200-day again, and look at that. Look at the God, bro. You gotta love it when trend lines work. The 200-day is exactly where this resistance trend line is. I'm telling you, bro. Price action, it knows where it's going. It knows it, and that's why I love it so much, because it's kind of like a game. It's like math. It's like solving a problem. You just gotta connect the pieces. You gotta be patient. But we're looking good. We're looking good on Bitcoin. And going off Ethereum and Bitcoin, I love to use the Dixie. So the Dixie has been bullish since like May 25th. I think the crash of Bitcoin, the correction started May 15th. So it started May 15th, but the C leg, which is always the most aggressive leg of the correction, didn't start till like around here. So we started, and then it's been going up, 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 up. A bullish Dixie, which is the dollar, if no one knows, but a bullish Dixie is bad for cryptos, it's bad for silver, it's bad for the any precious metals. When that goes up, it goes down. So this was my indicator. We were in a ascending triangle, which is a bearish thing. We broke it, so I expect this low to be broken, and I expect the Dixie to make lower lows. Probably 85-ish, I'm guessing. But that just shows me that, you know, crypto's bullish, silver's bullish, gold's bullish right now. And just going off of Bitcoin and Ethereum, I'm going to show y'all BTC Stock Flow. And this is what I'm not kind of going off of it, but it's a good guidance. I think I showed y'all this before. So this thing loves to, you know, the blue line acts as a linear regression model. So no matter if it's overextended or if it's, you know, under it, this acts as the median of this price, which I find very fascinating. And so if we take I think it's the long-term power law. Yeah, okay. This chart right here, I'm telling y'all, if price hits the purple line, we're selling. Y'all can access this. This is a lot of like price projections, BTC models, all sorts of stuff. But this is the chart that I'm kind of been following. But I mean, it's so weird because like you can see, for me, you know, going off of wave theory and stuff, I can just see the waves. Like, okay, so here's the correction. I'm sure there's an ABC correction right here, right? And then from here to here is wave 1. We have a correction down to wave 2. Doesn't go past the C correction or the ABC, so that confirms a wave 2. Right, and then we had this monster wave 3, which we just experienced up to 60. What was it? 65K, 54K, and now we had our wave 4 pullback, right, almost dag smack in the middle of the linear regression fit, and now we're going to go to wave 5. And I bet you I could count all these out. These are probably a lot more. Like you could tell this, it's over a lot more years, just because probably price action is not as aggressive as it is now. So it's more defined and shorter right now. This was what 2017 to 2020, and this top was 2014 to, so I guess 3 years. I mean, this, I don't know why it looks longer, but it does. But anyways, yeah, I like looking at these models. Shows us kind of where we're going and what past price action has done for us. So I like to look at that. But anyways, yeah, so a falling Dixie is great for us, and then a stable 10-year yield is great. A falling one is great, and a stabilized. So this is basically the inflation indicator. You know, we had this huge ramp up. Everyone's like, oh my God, inflation, inflation, inflation. And now it's come back down. Now the narrative of inflation is gone, but it's still there. It's still very prevalent. I think we're gonna, you know, reach all-time highs again and keep going up, and inflation will be the story, and that's probably what will scare us into another major correction with the stock market. But if the 10-year yield is stable, and by stable I mean in a range to where it's not like this. This is stable. This is not stable. So like if it's in a range, boom, 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 like that's a good thing. But at a lower level, if it's stable at a lower level, that's bullish. If it's stable at a higher level, obviously it's bearish. And that's what we had from March to May, or from March to June. We had, you know, I was telling y'all get out, get out, get out, ABC, or you know, I was saying we were having the correction, and then we fell out of this, and now look at tech stocks. Tech stocks have boomed. And so now I think we're going to stabilize for probably till September, and then we're going to start making our way higher, and it won't be stable again. We'll have volatility and all sorts of greatness. But all right, let's look at Tesla. So Tesla's about to boom. Earnings came out today. They destroyed it. I think I saw one of my buddies sent me something on their gap was like 998% freaking gains, which is insane. And if y'all don't know what gap is, it's the net income from common stockholders. So people are making so much money off of Tesla, which is a good thing. It means everyone's investing and it's growing. The company's growing, and so. But anyways, what we got here? ABC. Yeah, an ABC correction. We got a wave 1. We're doing a wave 2. But this correction was interesting because this is a different correction than what we saw. Actually, I have this count wrong. This is an A. This is an A. That's a B. Or that's a B. Actually, no. Now I'm keep looking at it. That's an A. That's a B. And that's a C. And the C, within the C, there was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave structure. This is a wave 1. This is a wave 2. We're working on wave 3 now. That makes sense. Because I think if I do my extensions, yep, 929 is our 1.618 target, which is my first target that I'll be taking off profits. So yeah, I had this wrong. Don't go off what I just went. But all right, so we had an ABC correction. This is a wave 1. We have a wave 2. Both bounced off this critical level, 0.618. Y'all know I love that level. A lot of traders trade off of it, and now we're heading to a wave 3. We're kind of wedging up a little bit, and we're about to have. I mean, earnings just came out. More bullish news. They, had crazy numbers with the chip shortage. I mean, y'all know the semiconductors, AMD and all that stuff, Nvidia. They had a chip shortage, and that was kind of bottlenecking their company. So now, I mean, to see them thriving even with a chip shortage is insane. But they recently just, Tesla just broke this huge trend line here, this down trend line. It gapped up over it. It's tested it multiple times, and now we're just ready for liftoff here. I mean, it's been bouncing off the this is the 200, so it's been bouncing off the 200. I got a good bit of it money into this one, and I expect our targets to be, you know, 929. 929 is my first one, and then that's gonna be just a wave 3. We're gonna have a shallow correction to wave 4, and then we're gonna go to wave 5 higher, which I believe will probably be around $1,300, $1,400, and then we'll, come back down to probably 700 again or whatever it corrects to. But yeah, that's my Tesla chart. I mean, look at MFI. MFI is low. We still got so much room to go off of. So, and then the option market, option flow for Tesla's been crazy. I mean, huge call flow. So, have big things for Tesla. Big things. SPY. SPY is weird. I don't really like to go. I used to track this a lot more than I do, but I kind of go off of indices or individual stocks like Apple. Apple's, basically the SPY because it holds so much value of it. So I kind of just will go off of Apple, but if we take a look at SPY here, I mean that huge dip that we have here just basically reset the MFI. So we're going to continue to go higher. I mean, it's probably same with the Qs. The Qs, we had this huge wave 3 here that I think I had 363 as my target. And then for SPY, I had 439. Yeah, so, yeah, 439. So we went to 437 or 438, corrected down, and then now we're going a leg higher. But I mean, dude, look at this. Look at these waves. They're so like defined. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, and then oh no, actually this is a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3. This was the wave 4 because if you do the retracements, whoops, retracements, yeah, it bounced off this 0.236 level, and now we're going higher. So Qs look good, SPY looks good, Squares. I've been confused on this one, but it's finally starting to. I think this was a 1. So the count I have for it is so this was an A. Actually, let's see. So this was probably a B C one. I don't know. Square was confusing me a lot. I think if the weekly shows it a lot better. I think that's where I started seeing it. See, if you can't find the count, the wave counts on a daily, you can always go to different time frames, which is awesome. So I think this was the high, right? So we had a B, a C, and now we're working on our 1, 2, and now we're on our third wave higher. So if y'all didn't see me, we had the A, we had the B, we had the C, 1, 2, and now we're working on a wave 3 higher. But as far as wave, I mean, we broke. Let me get rid of this one. We broke this trend line. It's bouncing off. I mean, I expect this thing to go a lot higher. I think 300 is probably my target. A 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5. We have an ABC correction, so we're starting a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. So Square's bullish, you know. If crypto's bullish, Square's bullish. This is probably going to gap down tomorrow. And another, but yeah, gap down. Probably fill the gap, start wave 3 higher. But okay, but yeah, that's basically all I got. I'm kind of looking at coin. If cryptos start becoming bearish tomorrow morning, I think we could fill this gap, and I might have a buy order at 226 because all-time highs are 430. I don't really know the count of this, but I can see on the weekly that we've had like a triple reaction off this certain level right here, and I think we're starting to go up with cryptos, and I think I might just buy like 2 shares or something. Nothing crazy, but I mean, um, but yeah, that's a bonus stock that I'm kind of looking at. We're going to fill this gap, and then we're going to start higher. But yeah, that's all I got. Let me know if I should do like a different format with this videos. 38 minutes. I try to go as fast as possible so y'all are not watching a freaking 2-hour long video. We covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-ish stocks. If you want me to like break it up to where like I can do like individual videos, let me know. But is that all? Is that all I thought about? But yeah. Oh, and if you want, any requests on different stocks, let me know. These are just the ones that I've been monitoring and that I've been looking at for positions and stuff. So if y'all got any ones that y'all want me to look at, analyze, and go over, I definitely will. Oh, bonus one, DK for Derb. I was talking to you today about it, and this is what I was looking at. So we had the high at 27, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. We had so that would be our A, our then we have our B. Wait, I had the count earlier. God bless America. Wait, I had the count earlier and I straight up lost it. Anyways, oh, I know what I was gonna do. It wasn't this count. It was because so DK is in XLE, and this shows a more prominent of where kind of we are at. So we had the high of 56, right? And then we have our AB, our A, our B, and then we had our C leg, which is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what it was. That's what it was. So XLE is done correcting, in my opinion. It bounced off. Gotta love it. This level right here. I'm sure this is a certain retracement level that you know, but this shows me bouncing it off. It's coming back up. It's gonna go higher. It's gonna break 56, and I expect DK to go back up too. So we had our A correction, our B, and then we had our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave structure down to C, and now we're starting our wave 1. So okay, that was our bonus. That was the bonus one. Let me know if you want any more, and that's all I got. Peace.